Okay, so there's a video on IFL Science that was showing a God, what kind of animal?
I'm not sure it was on IFL Science.
It was, but it was like I forgot what type. It looked like an anteater, but I forgot what it was called. And it uses its giant, huge wang to scratch an itch, and it's fucked up.
Oh yeah, that was really.
You
good.
would if you could.
No, I totally let them record that documentary about me.
Oh.
No, you should have sandbagged it.
Yeah, but you also chuckled slightly, so you take your own fucking advice.
We both have to choke on that. Choke on it.
Oh yeah, this is getting blue.
You know, James McCloud once fucked the color blue.
And all the other colors were like me next, James. And that's how James created rainbows.
It's Bill Brasky.
yeah, kind of Bill Brasky. Kind of like Rage. James McCloud once breastfed an injured sharp claw back to health.
Just so he could fuck it.
Cradle the grave, right? Cradle the grave.
Because he's not cruel. And thus might battle him.
Still wasn't good enough.
There you go.
Like, if my life expectancy is 20 years, and yours is like 7, how am I supposed to know what's the right time?
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, we're all animals, and we all have different, like, ages and how long we last. So.
No church in the wild,
half your
man.
age minus 5.
Yeah.
No church in the wild. No rules in the animal kingdom.
It's just really weird that Fox just supplely walks around the sharp claws, and they just turn and look at him, and they see him walking away, and
they're like, we don't have to follow that.
no, they just go, and then they just kind of like,
Here is your reward.
I'll watch it be nothing. I'm going to.
It's
flip
this switch they made.
Has hidden the spell stone inside the treasure rooms.
How did you put your clothes
And
on?
return it to the Force Point Temple.
Why would Scales do that? Why would he just keep the spell stone so no one can fuck with it?
That's a question that I can't answer because you're right.
Okay.
It's dumb.
It's rare when it happens, but I'm excited when it is.
Why didn't Scales just hold it in his pocket?
Well, you want to see a fucking champion moment for Scales? It's coming right up.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna see him in a second, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's what you should do.
Jesus Christ. Could you make it? Liam, never mind, nothing. It's just like knowing exactly where that shit is.
It helps. It's
No, but it's like at least pretend it's not rehearsed.
but
Fucking immersion shattering.
no,
It's fine.
but there's no one that could be watching this and go, "Oh, Liam just seems to really get this game."
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows what he's doing, and he
So
and he
I'm
does
pretty
it.
sure, yeah, I just disabled this, right? Good. Okay. So in the next room, there's this big room, and it's like, oh, you need a bomb, and you're like, fuck, where do I get a bomb? Oh, you have to go all the way back up. You have to get the bomb.
After
you have to bring it all the way back down.
Oof,
Come on.
rough.
Does that not open if these guys were alive? Bullshit.
I think really
This game
the
beat it.
reason why you're a little like, oh, that's different, is because I'm not sure. I don't think you've been in an LP with Liam where Liam just straight up goes, I know this game super well, let me beast it super hard.
No,
the Castlevania one.
No, I know. But, yeah.
That's what he's good at.
That's just the way it be.
Yeah, but, you know.
He's really good
You
at
said you
this.
checked your time a couple days ago on the thing. I mean, what are we gonna do? Lie here? It's
You
fine.
can't.
It's fine.
I mean, what? I'm enjoying playing through this game.
It's totally what's needed and appreciated.
So you grab this bomb, and you throw it at the wall by mistake.
Yeah.
And then you grab the second one. That's the one you want.
No, right before
So-
you did that, you should have used the trumpet.
And then you drop down here, and
Oh,
this is where
God.
that... Yeah, I know, this is where that loop was.
Firstborn bombs are no good.
So
Yeah.
the thing about that thing, right, that vent, is if you don't hit the switch at first and you just run forward because you don't know, then you'll accidentally get brought back up and have to go around again to do it.
That's a problem.
It is a pain in the ass.
I love the look of sand inside of a room. on the ground. Do you know what I mean? Like treasure rooms with lots of sand, and you can see the ground through
When
it.
sand's just one that looks really good, doesn't it?
Looks nice.
So this is his fucking blast off panel to get out of here.
That's bullshit.
He has to fly into space.
That's because he has to go up like 3 miles.
Yeah, exactly. So look at what a cool guy this guy is, okay?
Scales! Get the spell stone
That's
out of him!
awesome.
Yeah. Fucking No More Heroes, that shit.
Kind of.
Okay, but that wasn't even the cool thing.
Really.
This is the cool thing. He just runs away.
Like, he runs away or turns invisible?
For no reason. He just runs away instead of killing Fox.
Oh, because he doesn't need to, because Fox is no threat.
Fucking lame. It's so lame.
I always appreciate a good Nathan Copeland moment.
So this is
Except
similar.
for the actual Nathan Copeland moment. Because
Right.
that was disturbing.
It was.
So this is similar to the last section, but this one's not a race. This is a figure 8 that we're on, and I have to destroy the front runner's ship. And if I destroy that ship, I'll get the spellstone off the ship. That's the
Oh,
deal.
wow. That's much simpler.
No, exactly. But it's just not that fun. It's a figure 8, and you just got to race around it until you blow up all their ships.
Yeah, so this section also reminds me of a lot of, I tested a fucking Star Wars Lethal Alliance on the DS, and there was all these speeder bike segments that were
Yeah.
kind of like this, where it was like kind of frustrating to get through it, but once you kind of sort of knew the pattern or whatever, or
could
you
do
know what
it.
exactly you do it easily. And like I was able to find bugs that I'm pretty sure are still in the retail version.
Oh,
That
good.
If you just do this, you have no clipping on, and you just go through every
Good.
single thing super
Yeah.
easily.
That's a fun bug.
Yeah.
And when the one in the whatever the snowy place, the first speeder bike that we did, not so much, but it's this because the colored palette really reminds me of the ones in the Star Wars game. But whenever I see these types of speeder bike cases, I always, because I had to test that like a zillion billion times at one level, and they still never fixed it. Fucking Ubisoft Shanghai.
I want to see the committee of dudes that install boost pads onto tracks.
Yeah. What were you, sir? What was your plan here?
How do you decide?
Why?
Where does one need a boost
Yeah.
pad?
No, exactly.
Now for F-Zero, they're constructed for racing. It
For
makes
the
sense.
racing.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, in these cave boost pads, why would you choose that spot? What was your logic?
Okay, I actually want to try something here, and I'm not sure
Try
what will
it.
happen. It
No,
involves
that's
not
the best.
blowing this guy out. But I hope I hope it's weird.
I hope it's weird too.
Keep Star
Keep
Fox.
Beat City
Keep Star
weird.
Fox Adventures
Yeah.
weird.
Keep Starbucks Adventures weird.
So if I get to the main
Check
room,
my blog.
Check my blog.
if I get to the main room and I just don't follow the track, what happens? Oh,
There's a
nothing.
giant invisible.
Fucking nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, that's boring.
Just so you know.
The only thing that could have made that better is if you used the trumpet right there.
Oh god, if only.
That'd be awesome.
This song is definitely one of the more memorable ones on the soundtrack. for
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good track, honestly.
sure. I want to see it overlaid over The Godfather.
The whole soundtrack is really solid, because it's by...
Not spectacular.
It's by those guys at that company there.
Hey, did any of you guys see the Clickhole article where?
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
the
which
best.
one?
It's the fucking best. Someone has made a cut putting Donkey Kong Country music
Yeah.
over The Godfather.
Yeah.
And Francis Ford Coppola is not happy about it.
It's so great that there are actual legitimate articles like that. Articles on fucking other lesser websites.
It's like, this is what the internet was made for.
Yeah, no,
So
basically.
I can watch a horse head appear in the bed all bloody while listening to Jungle Japes.
Whoa.
Die.
Violence.
Suffer like G did.
I'm glad. It's a good thing that didn't blow up in the horrible explosion.
Did you really suffer?
That's a brand new one. And who is he looking at? Now he's disappointed. That was a weird gamut of emotions.
I know, didn't have to get a yeah in there. So that was it. That was the entire upper world. And I guess these guys are like husband and wife or something? I don't know.
You don't even
But how does
try.
that work?
I don't know.
How does he get in there when she's always flying?
You're not compatible.
Ever grateful.
And how come your daughters and sons look like that?
I think he's their slave.
Maybe.
I think he's an Earthwalker slave.
Did you catch that, by the way? We arbitrarily...
Look at his legs!
container.
Those are chains!
Well, because he was prison. He was in prison.
But maybe that's how the Cloud Runners keep him.
Maybe. Sorry, what were you saying? Did I catch what?
Did you catch that we just got a new heart container without fighting a boss?
That was the boss fight.
That was the boss fight.
What's he doing?
He's getting his, like, pansy petals out so he can step up.
But you have robot legs. You can
He's
just
got rocks in
walk.
his robot legs.
Like, why wouldn't your robot legs...
Did you see the robot legs in Star Fox Zero? They look great.
No, I didn't.
They look
No, I
super
never
good.
I want to see those. Because why wouldn't you just let your robot legs fucking flip and
Carry you over
run?
there.
Just launch you. Dinosaur Planet. You did it again, Fox.
Without the need for a gun! Amazing!
One day your balls will be as virile as your father's.
But not today.
Your father sired my daughter.
And me!
I was about to say.
So now we get the exciting stage 1.
And also a very confusing turn of events. Your father sired Andros. I don't get it.
Star Fox Zero, James McCloud impregnates the galaxy.
You have to fight this gigantic James McCloud dick. Hovering, it's got eyeballs on it. It's just another Andros fight.
So these space sections are just like
Just go there.
just nothing.
Missed a gold ring though.
Doesn't matter. I already got the one I needed.
Watch out for the mines, idiot. Oh, you can just take it. That's
Like they have
Everyone's missing you.
I
response
love
to
that.
this.
I love that.
This game was not meant to be a shooting game. This game was meant to
You
be
have no tech.
like
What do we do?
how do we fight an
Yeah,
enemy
this is the end.
who is just slightly off screen?
Who refuses to play?
Yeah, exactly.
How do you make a game for a player that does that? You can't.
You can't account for taste.
Wow, you're hammering the button there.
Yep. I know where I want to be, and it's not on a high scoreboard.
Oh, that's the don't sell yourself short, sex. That was hard to say. Don't sell yourself short, sex. Don't
You
sell
didn't
yourself short, sex.
I feel like you didn't really want it.
Maybe. Fuck you! That made no sense!
So Tricky just stayed in there for the fucking hour, because why not?
The budget argues otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're headed to Ocean Force Point Temple.
Is that what it's actually called?
Yes. Well, we went
Ocean Force Point Temple.
We went to Volcano Force Point Temple before.
That's just a
It's a
mouthful.
lot of words.
I know.
Ocean Force Point Temple.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's the point that throws me off. Ocean Force Temple sounds awesome.
Yeah, point sucks.
points are all sharp and shit.
Ocean
Cool.
Force.
You're like the fucking edgelord. Why don't you like that?
Because then you just element force temples. Cool.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Fuck this light.
Yeah, no, it was just blocking your forward momentum there. Which is never a good thing. We haven't been to Ocean. It's not where we were
Oh, look
before.
at those
No, we've
robot
never
legs.
been. We've never been. Yeah, they look cool. Don't
I see
they?
them.
Let me see.
In the Star Fox Zero design.
Oh, those are cool.
They're all like
Slippy,
consistent and shit.
Slippy could be as tall as he wanted to be.
If you really.
If you have
wanted
little
it.
stilts, yeah, I was talking
Yeah.
about that the other day.
Also, legs are a frog's defining feature, and he cut his off.
Not the tongue?
Well, it's also
The jumping legs.
It's also a rabbit's as well, but
You know, it's actually a myth. Frogs don't jump.
yeah,
Most frogs will never jump once in their life.
Do they actually just teleport?
No, they walk.
they walk where they need to go.
I don't know, man.
I think if they get scared, they'll be forced to jump, but they really don't like it.
They rarely get scared.
They bamf. Could you imagine an animal that had teleporting powers in our natural world?
Well, could you imagine it was the Wolverine? Like,
God.
God, I hope a Wolverine doesn't just appear in my face today.
Really, you just got a Facebook message from Plague showing you that there is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, could you just hold on to
Sadly
them
not
and
the
see what
Wolverine.
happens?
Actually, you could make an argument that I remember seeing this documentary about Wolverines like coming into the suburbs in,
the womb.
in Michigan or something like that, and they're able to see him once, and then they're like, "Where'd he go?" That's crazy. He was just on the camera, and now he's gone. How'd he do that? So yeah, maybe they can bamf. You
He
know?
drill clawed through the
Drill
ground.
claw, tornado claw, drill claw,
Berserker barrage.
berserker barrage. I think I mentioned before when we played it that I think it was always the coolest thing that they got the Wolverine voice actor from the X-Men cartoon.
They got all of it.
To be really, because Cyclops does not sound
It's
like cartoon
100%
Cyclops.
him. Gene Splice. Optic Blast.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know that Wolverine sounded like it. I never really got it from the other characters. You need to look that up.
They totally got them.
What?
Okay.
But I just saved you.
No.
No one.
Lightning attack. Oh!
Yeah, eh?
Dude.
I guess it would make sense, because why would you just get Wolverine? Makes no sense if you just got him. So that guy just sounded exactly like the fucking racist Star Wars character. The Guado or whatever.
It's fucking...
Which one?
Go the pod racing.
Well, what race is he supposed to be?
Alien!
Greedo?
Guado.
Guado, whatever?
They
Greedo,
just
I
say
think, yeah.
he sounds like they're trying to make him like a Middle Eastern type guy.
Did they? I didn't read that from it.
I read that several thousand places,
Huh.
but
I guess if you really stretch, okay.
You can see it. You can see
guess,
it.
yeah. I didn't
plus
think it
he's
was
in a desert environment.
right. Well, Tatooine is.
Also,
Kind of a
it's an
desert
awful
planet.
movie.
No, I can see it. I can see it.
By awful, do you mean like amazing?
Phantom Menace? No, I don't mean amazing.
Fantastic movie. I've never seen pod racing like that in my life.
Yeah, no, I know that because you have a Phantom Menace T-shirt, if I recall.
Not since I was like 12.
But I saw that you had it.
Yeah, you did.
wore it at some
When I was like
function.
12.
Hey
Oh,
man.
last year I saw you wear it.
Yeah, exactly.
That movie
When I was
brought
like
us-
12, how many times do I have to say it?
That movie brought us Sebulba.
Oh wait, just fucking stay on that switch.
That movie brought us Darth Maul. Yeah, I'll give it that.
That was cute.
That was cute. Person that bought like $130 Darth Maul statue.
No regrets.
No regrets.
I wish we would have gotten that Darth Maul game though.
Oh God, yeah.
That was supposed to be by the guys who did Mushroom Men, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What are their names again?
Red Fly.
Yeah. They did a game where you play as a spaceman on iOS, and it's actually pretty good.
Oh, okay. Because the only thing I know that they did after that was Ghostbusters. On
How did
the-
what?
That's a power I don't have.
Oh God, they also
How
did
did you
TMNT
remember
out
that
of the
developer
shadows.
name? Like how?
Oh, Red
Of
Fly.
mushroom? Like what? Like how? What? Why is that so easy access?
Because they're some of the most memorable games of all time.
But
I
it's
don't
just-
fucking know.
That's the one thing. Like you guys pull developer names out so quick, and I just fucking am like, I'd never have that in my brain.
Well, because I tested one of their games.
Yeah,
I
you
tested
did beat it.
Yeah, that
you
would
said you
help.
beat it. That's
I
true.
know, but
Oh no, they did
I-
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I tested Ghostbusters Wii, but they did that after Mushroom Men, so I already
Okay.
knew them from Mushroom Men. And they also did, unfortunately, TMNT Out of the Shadows. The XBLA one that we played. That it's not great,
okay.
but I chalk that up to they were hurried and pushed by Activision to
Oh, I
get it
can't
out.
just use
So. Because they're pretty competent.
There's some good ideas.
Yeah, certainly. But yeah, Mushroom. Because there's like 2 Mushroom Men games. There's one on the DS, I think, and then there's one on the.
Yeah, there's a DS and Wii one,
I
and
think
they're
there's an
totally
iOS
different.
one too, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Why don't they just make a Ninja Turtles game on the Aki engine?
Why don't they just make an X game on the Aki
I was going to say
engine, right?
blank game on the Aki engine.
God,
So
that'd be
this
so
this
good.
spot is one of the best examples in this game of good level design, where like you just immediately loop back to where you have to go without having to run around or anything.
Right.
But like every other awful bit of level design in this game totally ruins that. So whatever.
Just shove the thing. Just shove it.
I have so many items. I have to scroll through them
Yeah,
all.
no, I can see them now. I've seen all of them.
That should be a walk up to it and the cutscene triggers thing.
Nope. Got to put 2 in. Got to put 1 at a time.
You know, at the very least, this game is what it advertises, and it's an adventure.
It is an adventure, and
It
that's
doesn't
where
say
this game
Star Fox.
succeeds.
I would argue that it's a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, but you can't really market Star Fox Scavenger Hunt as the title.
You
Aren't,
can't.
aren't adventures and scavenger hunts like really
They're
similar?
very
though?
But they're not the same.
They're not the same.
Oh God. Oh, I wish you could squish him into the fucking ceiling.
It's just the pillar never stops.
It never stops. Fox.
Fox. Are you?
And he just holds up his destroyed, like, smush body. Yeah! That'd be great. Like, we're giving him
Squishy.
shit, but like, he's not a great character. Like,
He
in
just
any-
doesn't do much
He
of
doesn't.
anything.
He doesn't
Like, that's
get in
his
the
biggest
way.
issue.
He doesn't get in the way, but when
Yeah.
he is there, it's annoying.
Yeah.
I like how, just to further prove it, you throw the dumb ball.
I throw the dumb
Because
ball.
buddy
Look, he's getting it.
sidekicks generally suck.
But if you play ball with him enough, he transforms into a cooler buddy sidekick.
Oh, can you press B to stop his evolution?
No.
It's his choice.
Exactly.
Not according
Awful
to General
person.
Surge. Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Surge? Lieutenant Surge is so cool.
Yeah, well, he'll get up to General one day.
Yeah, exactly. I hope. Captain of the Pokemon Army. Murderer
Did you
of
see that?
Voltorb.
Did you see that? Ronda Rousey said, "Yeah, I used to be a mod at PokemonStadiumFan.com."
Oh, no kidding.
I was a huge Pokemon fangirl or whatever.
Well,
Like, that's awesome.
She's always been pretty cool in most regards, so... Like, she wore that Vegeta shirt that one time.
Well, that was a knock against
yeah.
her. Maybe if she wore it when that was new, I
Yeah,
would have been
of
like,
course.
"Oh yeah," but oh well.
Like, but who else would wear that, right?
Yeah. She's like, I also used to be a modder at DBZLegacy.com, and I had a big crush on the Switcher.
I
who
also
made all those
created
cool music videos.
CamiFan.org.
Yeah. I had a big crush on the Switcher.
What was that one, a wish?
Yeah. Because all my bad music videos were hosted there.
Oh, of course. I used to be an AMV maker in another life.
In another
said
life. And
says Ronda Rousey.
And I would have stayed there.
How many evolutions before Tricky gets drill cannons on his head?
2.
Nice.
So I was
Like
playing...
Dino Riders?
Only one appears in this game.
Liam, I was playing Battletoads Arcade in Rare Replay, and I saw that one of the Toads, Zits, is probably one of the most violent moves I've ever seen.
Which one is that? Fuck's sakes!
What?
I went backwards through that symmetrical room.
Oh, you were thinking
Because it's
about...
symmetrical.
You were thinking about Ronda Rousey being
I was
a
thinking about
Pokemon
Ronda
fan.
Rousey being a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Is that the move where Zit curb stomps the enemy's face off?
He punches you, the enemy's prone on their back, and he punches them like 2 or 3 times in the face. Then his hand turns into a giant like Gurren Lagann drill and drills the guy's face, and blood shoots everywhere.
Yeah, it's really violent, actually. Battletoads Arcade.
Like his fucking
Sick.
his fatality where he cuts people's heads off with the flying saw blade kick.
It's super brutal.
It's super brutal, but there's something about just shoving a drill in someone's face. And I'm like, fuck, man.
Well, I know this isn't mentioned in Rare Replay, but
Yeah.
they had intended for it to be super violent on the NES, but they couldn't portray it because fuck.
So
like
that's
how?
why everyone had big boots and stuff.
Yeah, and then when
that's
you
about
get
it.
and then when you get to the arcade version, you're like, oh my god, what happened to them? But
it's-
actually, that was how it was always supposed to be.
And it's weird though because
You'll
then
murder the shit out of this sorceress.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, the Dark Queen. I
There's
was gonna
blood
say
everywhere.
that it's kind of weird because Battletoads Arcade is like the least successful Battletoads game ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. That the really violent, like you think the Mortal Kombat, and it came out like the same year as Mortal Kombat 2, so you think everyone would be riding high on.
But no,
violent
Battletoads
death.
just wasn't
In their
pushable.
defense, they're called Battletoads.
Sure.
That's an amazing name.
It is still an amazing name for the time. Go.
There we go.
Move the combat.
Fight frogs wouldn't do that shit.
Come on. There we go.
No.
So this is the gate to the ancient temple, right? This gate,
One of
where
7.
half of it is missing, and you could easily climb over it.
No.
What are you talking about? Get out of here. That's
And
crazy.
you also have a staff that can boost you.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I can't deal. I can't deal with moments like this.
look how stupid this
You know
fucking game
why?
is.
So to rotate this
Why does it have
fence.
to rotate? They should have just had a gate.
Yep.
It would just open.
You know,
It would make so much more
you'd
sense.
think you'd actually
Oh my
close
God.
off the room.
Oh god. When the fucking ancients are too
Oh
up their
boy.
own asses to fucking make a practical gate. 211134.
Yeah.
Couldn't those-
That wasn't 3.
Walked a little bit too far.
Died. That wasn't 3 at all.
I know, I got too quick.
Look like a fox you
I
are.
don't like that one.
No.
No, don't liking it. Not liking it.
Redo.
That was no good. That's a good one.
That's
That
a
was
good one.
That's
324 333.
now just don't get a little crazy here. There you go.
I
was
saw
gonna say-
a picture
It
someone
gives you
posted
some
on the
leeway.
internet of all of those being like a single path forward, and I was like,
Oh, jeez.
why can't I ever get that one?
Fucking Plague just sent me this video of a dude looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh game. And it's like, he starts playing, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna try this fucking game out, man. It's really fucking cool. You know, like, it has all the old Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in it, as well as the new. And he starts out, he's just going through it, and like 30 seconds in, and just like, fucking, you lose Exodia.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that can totally happen, like, pretty immediately.
Like, first game, first moment.
One of the guys you can fight at the beginning has an Exodia deck, and if you just get unlucky, you just lose. And there's nothing you can do about it, because luck.
That's the luck of the cards.
Exactly, it's
video.
You
great.
should know.
So you might have seen some of these doors before. We get a key for those a bit later that lets us universally unlock them. But for now, we just gotta do the slow stuff.
So we were talking about dungeons earlier, and I'm like, the other thing is that, like, except for some aesthetics, like the fucking like reflections on the walls, like all of the quote-unquote dungeons don't really have a consistent, like, they don't have a theme that they really run with.
Yeah.
They're kind of half and half. Like, this has some lava stuff. This kind of has, like, this regular room. But they don't actually have a consistent theme, each one. I don't think they
Point
do.
dungeon doesn't have enough fire.
It doesn't. And so it makes them hard to remember. You know what
They're
I mean?
completely unmemorable. Except for the bullshit. That's what you remember them for.
Kind of.
So these are like ice floors, by the
At
way.
least
because
Yeah. At least a creepy theme would, you know, help.
Yeah, like a haunted
a
piano.
haunted house level would be cool.
That fucking forest theme.
Why would a haunted house level be in Dinosaur Planet?
Shut up.
Well, you're right to tell me to shut up, but
I want a haunted house planet.
Haunted House Planet.
Haunted
I'd
house
live
planet
there.
would be great.
If it was just a bunch of cheesy haunted houses I could walk through as a whole planet of them, I'd fucking move
No,
there.
they're terrifying though.
No, but I'll do it.
They're like Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Yeah.
Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
What a fucking sick game.
Yeah.
Did you get to the scary bit, Wooly?
I got to the scary bit.
Good. It's so scary.
Oh.
I couldn't handle it past like 10 rooms.
Oh. Well, you should play Jew on the Grudge then, because it's
Because not scary at all.
Also a haunted house simulator.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, why
Thank
are
God
they
for
ice?
the ledge grab. I don't know. Just
It's not cold in
because.
here.
But in any game where you have to walk a tightrope with a ledge grab, there's no threat.
No, exactly. And if there was no ledge grab, this would be the biggest pain in the neck ever.
really
It'd be
annoying.
not fun.
Oh, remember we were playing a Castlevania-like game not too long ago where there was a
Yeah.
ledge grab and we both went, oh, thank God there's this ledge grab, it's so useful.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder
Not
if-
having one really, like, for so many games in a row, really just makes you forget that that's a mechanic that was invented.
Yeah.
And you see it, and it's like,
Do you ever
yeah,
think there was a real life dungeon that existed?
I wish.
There are.
Like
there
something
are.
like no, but I mean like long ago.
Like a Zelda.
Was there
like
a
dungeon?
story that took place that actually like created the trope where a real guy
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Because there were definitely like pirate caves where
Yeah.
like, dudes hid their shit. But was there ever
Well,
a dungeon?
I actually think of like Pharaoh's tombs because there's multiple
Yeah.
Yeah, I
corridors,
guess
yeah,
so.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
treasure.
Going
I'm
through
not-
a pyramid,
and
yeah.
you could say that they're cursed as well.
I guess that would be the
If you-
That's
most
the
like
closest
accurate thing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. for
I'd also
sure.
like to think there's just some like like Mongolian kings or stuff in the Middle East that are kind of tombish. I recently watched the Syria playthrough of
a playthrough of Syria, the country.
well, it's just called Tomb Raider: Rise of the Tomb Raider Syria like video or whatever.
Matt's Middle Eastern fuckabouts.
full LP.
And that was like what really showed me like, oh man, they're going full blown for tombs in this game now.
Everyone quits at Gaza.
Instead of
Beat that level.
can't beat Gaza. That strip, woof.
It's like,
Super hard.
it's like the water temple.
Yeah.